Trump likes to say that his approval ratings are higher than they've ever been. I don't really think that's the case, and it's so bad that even Fox News has to report it. So I'm going to show you what the pundits are saying, that he is underwater on almost every issue across the board.
Hey there, Laura. Look, Donald Trump might be trying to downplay voters' concerns about affordability, but I'm here to tell you that is a ginormous error. It may be an error that goes down in political infamy. Why do I say that? Well, the reason Donald Trump was elected was to fix the problem of inflation. Right back in October of 2024, who was more trusted in inflation? It was Donald Trump by 9 points over Kamala Harris. But look at where we are today. Donald Trump is underwater with the Titanic when it comes to inflation. His net approval rating is 26 points underwater. My goodness gracious. Now I know Donald Trump, when things aren't going his way, wants to pass the political buck. He might try and throw it back at Joe Biden's face, the former president. That, simply put, will not work. The American people don't buy it, because get this, more responsible for the current economy, Trump or Biden? We're talking 54%. The clear majority of voters say Donald Trump's more responsible for the current economy than just 21% who say Joe Biden. I will note, I've seen this in poll after poll after poll. More folks saying Trump is responsible than Biden. Now, of course, it's one thing if voters don't like the state of the economy, but it's another thing when they don't think that Donald Trump actually gives a hoot. And we see that in the polling, because take a look here. Trump attention to lowering costs, not enough. We're talking about 3 in 4 Americans, 75% overall, who say Trump's not paying enough attention to lowering costs. And even among Republicans, that solid Republican base who oftentimes approves of Trump's job by 85, 90%, 57% of them say that Trump's not paying enough attention to lowering costs.
We're going to skip over to another one. Yeah, this gets pretty bad. Let's jump full screen.
Look, they're all in red. They're all in the negative territory. But on immigration, he's 5 points underwater. Foreign policy, 8 points. Trade and tariffs, he's 17 points. The economy, 18 points. But look at the Epstein case. He is 39 points below water on the Epstein case. His net approval is 39 points in the negative. My goodness gracious. What Donald Trump has been selling on the Epstein files, the Epstein case, the American people, simply put, have not been buying at all, Sarah Seidner.
All right, so this is one of my favorite graphics, because it shows that the more educated that you are, the more likely you are to be a Democrat. If you look at it, high school or less education, derps, you're looking at almost 60% Republican. Some college, just a little bit, you're looking still in the favor of the Republicans. But the more intelligent you are, more likely you are to be a Democrat. And I think that's pretty clear in public, in social forums, and on the internet, and in quite a few places. And to be honest with you, when you look back in history, the Republican Party banked on this. They actually looked at, hey, we're going to start getting slaughtered. This was probably, I want to say maybe in the 80s. Wait, we're gonna get slaughtered. So we need to find a new base, a new population that we can reach out to. And we need to change our messaging in order to match those things. I can do a video on that at some point. You can Google it, look it up, ChatGPT it, Grok it. I don't really give a shit. Now, that said, one of my favorite things that I saw this week, it was this epic troll that has occurred on social media. If you haven't seen it yet, I get a huge kick out of it. Among others, Brian Krasenstein has posted that Zohran Mamdani is expected to require all New York elementary school students to learn Arabic numerals. He is instilling Arabic numerals into our schools as a Muslim. How dare he? Problem is, Arabic numerals are the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, as opposed to like Roman numerals that you'll often see with like the I, V, L, Ds, M's, and C's, that kind of thing. The comments are fantastic. So we're going to scroll through a couple. We're going to find some of the good ones. And right away, teach them banking, how mortgages work, and how not to go into debt. But Brian thinks this is good. LOL, sellout. He's like, I think that teaching them Arabic numerals is a start to teaching them all of that as well. Here's one. No, they can go to the Middle East for that. That's another one. Let's see what else we got. Here's a good one. Teaching Arabic numerals to elementary school students does nothing to advance the American culture and ideals, and it should not be done. Are these people real? Are they just bots, troll posts? Like, what are they? However, it's not a surprise that Mamdani would do this, as he does not consider himself an American at all, and his allegiances lie elsewhere. This is a joke, man. People are stupid. You have Stella Escobedo here saying, why? Why do our children need that? Sorry to burst your bubbles, Stella. We already learned Arabic numerals in school. This is a waste of time and taxpayer money. This will not help the kids succeed in America. Thanks, Sarah Sizzle. Pretty sure you are a troll account. I like Gabby's response here. This joke going over everyone's head would be so funny if it wasn't wildly concerning. There's Braden. No, I can go to the Middle East for that. Not in my America. We teach American numbers here. Sana is so not sure she has to ask Grok. Is this true? Ooh, Miriam Cooley. That's ridiculous. Learning other languages should be a choice, not a demand. Great job, Miriam. And Ron Vining says, why? Brian, please explain why this is necessary. By the way, if New York City is anything like the school board that I was elected to oversee, oh, please, God, tell me that he's not on a school board and he doesn't know what Arabic numerals are. A mayor would not have such power without a majority vote from the school committee, yes? Hey, Rusty Knuckles 1958 says that not one time in 70 years have I needed to know Arabic numerals, nor has anybody I know. And for some reason, with a name like Rusty Knuckles, I actually believe that. I don't think he's used numbers much at all. Not at all. Jose here posits, if he told you to get on your knees and submit, would you still support him 110%? Great. Rick McCubbin, is the school system run by the city or the state? I don't know that he has the authority to do that. There we go. There's the one I was looking for. Ultra Mega Gamer 2.0. If it's not American, it should not be required. It would be fine if it was an extra class, but if it's mandatory, then a big no. Ultra Mega Gamer, I got a feeling you didn't do too well in school. Hilda here says that it's a total waste of time. Students would be better off learning about economics and how to develop empathy for others. And the economics part is just hilarious. David, what a waste. What does that have to do with anything, and why would one ethnicity be forced over others? Schooling should be about inclusion, not seclusion. Why not Indian numerals or Thai numerals then? It's crazy that something like this is deemed normalized by some. Go get them, David. You tell them. This is pretty much accurate. Yeah, I'm having a field day. I think this post has 30,000 responses. Oh man. Bella asks, will you move there? Get out. Go back there. Well, are you going to move there because you're trying to teach us Arabic numbers? Now let's see you support this for your home country. T's Crypto Spot, definitely a bot. I've always wanted to learn Arabic, but I'm not sure why that would be made a requirement. David Shapiro. What's with the Davids? Why do our children need to learn this? Ugh. All right, so see, I'm going to give a shout out to Barb here. Barb was intelligent enough to not just believe what she believes and scream it at other people, but instead she decided to double check the definition, do herself a little bit of research, and actually learn, hey, those are Arabic numbers. Gotcha. With a LOL. Props to Barb. You know what? I'm going to side with this guy here, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. But how people passed high school? These people who can vote? Bruh. Completely agree. I think it's a travesty that people who don't know the basics of, I mean, I'm not just talking about Arabic numerals, but don't know how, if you don't know what numbers are, then how do we trust you to know anything about the candidates, their platforms, what consequences that it might actually have on your community, your country, your kids, my kids, the future of the country, the place where I live, just because you're stupid and you have to affect my life by voting for an idiot in the White House. And I think that I would support some type of test, not just literacy, but you need to know just basics. Even the test that you take in high school, or what is it, junior high? Like the test about the Constitution. There's gonna be plenty of people here in the comments or whatever saying that you know, oh, you probably couldn't pass the test. And then, you know what? I'll go do it at some point. Bet me. But yeah, there needs to be something. There needs to be a baseline to be able to vote. Maybe you should be able to answer some things about the platforms of the people. Maybe you should be able to tell me a little bit about the government. Saw a video recently where there's people, they're doing the questions on the street asking if you could name the 3 branches of government. And it is appalling how many people can't name the 3 branches of government. They have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're not intelligent. They're not basing their votes on research, facts. They're just going off of feelings, bro. Feelings. It's a must. Somebody should ask this to Trump to hear his response. That would be hilarious. I support this. Ask Trump. See what he says. Oh, I would die. Please, somebody ask him. Mish with the simple why. Why? Ooh, conservative daily news. Bringing the real truth to the people. All right, what do you got, conservative daily news? Very little of what you say ever seems to be true. I don't know why anyone follows you, and I have less of an idea of why you ended up in my feed. Write to Elon. Tell him. Elon, fix all these libtards in my feed. They shouldn't be there. Please just quit social media. You are terrible. Conservative daily news. Take your own advice. See ya. I'm going to go with Catchy K as a pronunciation of their name with the Guy Fawkes mask. Why are you 100% for this? What are the benefits long-term that you would foresee? Why would this be relevant to someone with a future in America? Well stated, Catchy, but you missed the target. Whoop. Connor. Shame on you, Connor. Disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with him? I, for one, will never use Arabic numbers, no matter what the dictator of New York says. I'm not using Arabic numerals. Take them off my keyboard. That is a very America profile picture there, Connor. I don't know why I give them all Southern accents, but I do know why. If you can't figure it out, then you're one of them. Greg, with his White Castle picture, says that what is the educational purpose? Why I gotta learn that stuff? Why we gotta teach our kids and indoctrinate them? Prairie Devil Greg. All right. Yep, and I'm gonna end it today with the powered by the First Amendment. There is no need for elementary school kids to learn Arabic numbers. If true, it sounds like indoctrination. How dare you, Zohran? How dare you? If you like this channel, do your thing. Like, subscribe. Catch you next time.